this is. And then all you have to do with this is plug this in. And so we're talking, you can go upstairs, downstairs, from the outside front of your house, maybe you've got your security cameras, to the back end of your house, and this is seamless Wi-Fi. It's lightning fast, no more dead zones. Maybe you have that one room of the house. Ours used to be the bedroom, and we used to have an extender, but it was a different name. This is the same network, same name, and it is completely seamless. So when you roam through your house, these are talking to each other, and you will never know. You never have to switch your phone over to another network. Greatest price ever. And again, it's mesh technology. That's top of the line technology.
And when you think of TP-Link, we think of the warranty they give us, 2 years. We think of the lifetime tech support, no cost, 24/7, and the in-house manufacturing and design that is really award-winning. Guys, we are starting to count backwards. You can have those lightning speeds in your home with mesh technology, right? I did so much research on this a few years back because I needed this in my home. I was sick of the bad areas of the house. There was a lot of bad areas where it would buffer all the time, it would drop out all the time. This gives us that blanket coverage. So keep your eye down here because we are now counting backwards. We're under 700. We'll see if we're under 600, and we are at 559. There are more than 300 orders coming through, so there's about 200 now left. If you want our download deal of the day, I obviously wish we had another 2,000 of these. I think at this price, it is just, I mean, it's designed to sell out, obviously. Again, we'll send it to you with free shipping and handling. My biggest thing is that you realize it's the easiest thing to connect. You absolutely can do this. It's an essential, you know, you look at it first, you say, well, it's not very exciting, but it's actually the most exciting product that you could bring into your home because all of your technology is gonna work better. All of your devices are gonna work better. Everybody's gonna be happier because of the power and the performance of the mesh from TP-Link. These aren't the new kids on the block. They're the ones that have delivered and developed the most, not only advanced, but the best selling in America today, as we now fall under 540. This is a last call to action if you would like to order it. Even the additional savings of the free shipping mean it's never been better than today to order. Remember, I say it in every presentation, forgive me, but it's one of our standout differences. We have an extended return policy, which is nuts. You've got all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, and all of January. You can experience this for yourself, knowing that you've got to the end of January to return it to us for a refund of the purchase price if you don't love it. Now, we know it's gonna make the performance in your home so much better, but it gives us some relaxation time to say, okay, let me see this for myself. All right, with everyone on the phone now falling under 400 left. I never mean to rush you. I will only say it when we are really limited on something, but we are really, really limited on our download deal of the day. Julie, you mentioned the TP-Link app, and when we get this at home and it arrives, that's gonna be in the instructions. You download that for free, and that really guides you through the whole process seamlessly.
Oh yeah, it's so easy. It walks you through. I know people hear router and modem and you think it's confusing. It is so simple. Now, the other thing that's really cool that you can do is you can run your own speed test. So setup is easy. If you want to know the speeds in your house, maybe you're paying for 1 gig. Well, you want to make sure that you're getting what you're paying for. So you can run your very own speed test. It also has parental controls in there. You can prioritize your devices. And then again, one of the things that makes this different, it covers up to 2,500 square feet. So that's your house. It doesn't matter the layout of your house, a 2-story, front of the house to the back of the house. It's completely seamless, and up to 100 devices. So this is a great system that can grow with you. If your house is bigger, it's more affordable to buy 2 of these than to buy another system. So that's how great the price is. But let me give you an idea, because one of the problems, when you see people zooming and freezing and you have that room where maybe there's the dead zones, too many devices now. All of us, we've got our phones and our tablets. So count the devices in your house. You can have 100. So in our house, we've got 4 phones going at the same time. We've got tablets, we've got Amazons, we've got Googles, we've got security cameras, we've got the doorbell. We have security cameras out in our alley, which is all the way at the back of the house, and our Wi-Fi is seamless. We have laptops and computers. We've got our speakers. These are just some of the things, but you can have 100 of these running at the same time with lightning fast speeds, no more dead zones. I know that you mentioned that it's not the most exciting thing, but the most frustrating thing is when you're trying to watch your Netflix movie and it's freezing, or when you're on an important call or an important Zoom call and you freeze. There's nothing more frustrating. So you don't have to worry about that. It's mesh technology, top of the line technology. TP-Link is the #1. They sell more routers than anyone else, and this system right here is their most affordable. It covers 2,500 square feet. If your house is bigger, you can buy 2 of these, and it's still less expensive than any other company. It's really, really, really a great deal tonight.
Guys, we have about 2 minutes left. This is about to sell out. In our final couple of minutes, grab the phone and order yours. It's the best deal we've ever done. Mesh technology, if you Google it and research it, is so far superior to other forms that you can find out there. Its performance is unrivaled. And again, you know, when I bought mine, it was $399. So pricing has come down considerably, but not to this level. This is a special for us. Final 300 now, so 2 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. Obviously, this will be gone. You're gonna get everything you need to get this up and running and really working for you. One thing to bear in mind, this is important, it's ideal for homes that are up to 2,500 square feet. So ideally, for a 2 to 3 bedroom house, up to 2,500 square feet, if that's the size of your home, then you are good to go. If you have a larger home, then we would recommend another system, but up to 2,500, you simply, I don't believe, could buy better. I'm thrilled that you're shopping for this. I think, Julie, what you just showed us was very compelling because ultimately we have all those devices and now we have so many smart things, we kind of lose track of them all, but they are all reliant and dependent on this connectivity. It's gotta be good.
Yes. Exactly. And if you're streaming or if you have gamers in your house, that uses a lot of bandwidth. And again, there's nothing more frustrating than trying to watch a movie and it keeps freezing. This eliminates all that. And I'll go through really quick. So this is what you connect to your modem. You have an internet service provider. So whatever that is, maybe you're paying a monthly fee. There are no monthly fees with this. You connect this with your modem and then you can put this anywhere else. We have this upstairs in our house because that's where our modem is. And then we have this in the downstairs of our house. If your house is bigger, you can actually add on more of these satellites in your house. So this is a great system that can grow with you. And all you have to do with this is plug it in. It doesn't matter the layout of the house. These work together. They're the same name, same network. Mesh technology, it's like it puts a blanket over your house and there's Wi-Fi. If you can picture that, Wi-Fi going all over. One name, one network. It's like having a router in every single room. No more buffering, no dead zones, no freezing while you're Zooming or you're Skyping. And even if you have outside smart lights or smart security cameras. This will reach outside. Again, the spread is 2,500 square feet. Download the free app. It walks you through the setup. I know if you have any questions, you can even call TP-Link. My husband always says, make sure that you say that they're the #1 router system in the world. They sell more routers than anyone else. And this one right here is the most affordable.
It is the most affordable and it really is everything that you need at an extraordinary deal. 762-744 is your item number, fast, stable, and everywhere. We are gonna call it sold out, but we are counting you in, so do not hang up, folks. We are counting you in. If you managed to get our download deal of the day, congratulations, you got a really good one. Julie, as always, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you, Adam.
The amazing Julie Truster here on HSN. Again, do not hang up. We are counting you in. You got a good one. All right, coming up at the end of this hour, our HP Intel Celeron 8 gigs of RAM solid state drive, 256 gig laptop with Office or without Office. Look at that pricing. The only presentation today, $499 or $599. Great colors to go along with it. One of the new models for 2021. An awesome, awesome laptop. That's 077456. All right, let's keep the show rolling. On the way next, actually, maybe you just saw that and you said, I don't want a laptop. I don't need a new laptop. I want my laptop to work properly. That's what I really want. Because maybe you're at home with a laptop that's got spyware and malware and Trojans and bugs and it freezes and it crashes. It's your PC, it's your Mac. Maybe you're so frustrated with your laptop or your desktop, your computer, because it's a challenge every day. It's working against you rather than for you. You buy virus protection, right? We have virus protection on our computer, but still things seem to get through. Where the only kind of opportunity to get it fixed is when you kind of take your computer to the geek store and you leave it overnight, and you know they do their magic on it, and it costs a couple $100, and you get it back, and 6 months later, the same again. I want to introduce you to a product that very few people know about. It's called Hpe Stick. There's not a lot to see here, folks. It's right there. This thing here, that little gold stick. It's going to plug into your computer. This was developed by a couple of very, very, very clever guys who decided they wanted to bring that kind of geek technology to those at home. You plug this into the computer and it will deep dive clean the computer. It will go so far into the system and pull out and remove properly anything that shouldn't be there. Malware, spyware, Trojans, viruses. It's remarkable, rather than you spending $100 or $200 every time to take it to the store. Now, HSN has always had a great relationship with Hpe Stick because we helped launch the company. If you and I go to the stores today, we are sure of a big surprise, because we would spend $59, $60 for one computer for 1 year. So $60 for one computer for 1 year. We have an offer that covers 3 computers, PC or Mac, forever. No $60 a year for you, it's forever. As a bonus today, we're also including this little black stick called the Start Me Stick. If you have an old computer in the attic or the basement that won't start, but you never got rid of it, and you're so curious to see what's inside, what's on it, you can plug that in and it's gonna get it going again. $86.99, 5 flex pay of $17 and change, and free shipping and handling. We've had this wonderful relationship with Hpe Stick, and this deal to get a lifetime of service has always been popular, but it is coming to an end. For the past year, we've really been kind of working our way through the quantities. When this quantity is sold out, the lifetime service will be gone with it. We'll still sell Hpe Stick, but we'll go back to, you know, $60 a year every year. If you can get this today, you will save a fortune. Our special guest, Joe, I say, listen, you need that mesh Wi-Fi in your house, all that freezing going on. I should have got one for you.
I could have used it today, Adam, but you know, you did not.
You need an upgrade, my friend. You can't be doing...
I need to order that item. But the thing about having this, Adam, is that when you end up getting Hpe Stick, we use our computers for virtually everything nowadays, whether it's doing your taxes that's going to come up in the next 3 months, or you know, it's just doing your schoolwork or starting to buy stuff on here. You're always getting on your computer and it starts to download stuff. Because when you get a brand new computer, it is fast, it is fresh. The internet has never seemed faster, but what happens is you start to download stuff, and over time it slows that system down. So what you're doing with Hpe Stick is you're giving it a deep clean. But that's for the computers that are newer in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Now Start Me Stick, what you're seeing on the screen now, this is for computers that are now beyond that are sitting, that haven't been used for a while. We're gonna bring them back to life because you're gonna plug in Start Me Stick into those old dying computers, and it's gonna bring them back so you can use those files again, so you can still get online, so you're still able to play your game. So I love this 1-2 punch that HSN has given you, because with Start Me Stick, all those old computers that we just kind of don't know what to do with, but you don't want to get rid of it because it has your personal information on it, we can bring those back to life with the Start Me Stick, and you can use that forever. No yearly fees for it like you see everywhere else. But it's the Hpe Stick that is really incredible, because this is for all of you, the computers that you're using on a daily or a weekly basis. And unfortunately, every single day, there are about 300,000 new viruses that come out. And when those viruses come out, they're designed to slow down your computer, steal your identity, steal your credit card information, delete all your files. A virus can do so many things, but you got to make sure you're protected. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I have virus protection. That's what I've been using for 30 or 40 years. You're right. But your antivirus software only scans the active files, which are about 10% of your hard drive. So imagine you hired a cleaning crew to come to your house, but they only clean 10%. So the rest of the house is still messy. That's what happens when you run your antivirus. But Fix Me Stick is the only product of its kind that scans 100% of the files. And not just one time, it actually scans it 3 times. Every file, every document, every picture, everything that's on your computer gets triple scanned to make sure it's clean of any viruses, any Trojans, any malware, anything that can harm your computer or steal your identity or steal your credit card. That stuff gets triple scanned, triple cleaned. Because Adam, what happens is once we get that new computer, we're happy with it. It is great, but then shortly thereafter, it starts to slow down, and you need to run a deep clean on your computer. And a lot of people have never heard of a deep clean because you run your antivirus. That's like going and that's like brushing your teeth a couple times a day. Well, running Fix Me Stick is like going to the dentist for that deep clean. Just like we're showing on the screen here with those triple scanners, scanning 100% of the files every single time, it's going to make sure that computer has been deep cleaned and has thoroughly been cleaned. But as you're noticing, we have to plug in Fix Me Stick every single time you use it. And the reason why is if it finds a virus, it doesn't allow it back into the computer. It keeps it on the stick. It only lets the clean files back into your system. So it makes it safer for all of us, Adam. And when you think about how many of us are online, we're online all the time, and you're opening yourself up to so many threats. But now when you use Fix Me Stick, it's going to clean it out. It's going to make it safer for you, but it's also going to bring those computers back to life. Because if you don't know what to do, a lot of us, we take it to the repair shop. And this has been such a common thing I've heard of the last few years. People will pay to have it deep cleaned. They come home, and then they get a virus all over again.
Right.
You know when your computer's running slow. And Adam, that's all you need to do. You pop it into the side of your computer, let it take its time. It's going to deep clean everything. Then Adam, once it's done, it's going to be fast, it's fresh, it's clean. It's like it's brand new right out of the box all once again.
You know, you look at this and you kind of raises your eyebrows because the statement that we started with was we can make your computer work like it did on the first day you bought it. And for a lot of us, that's just a dream scenario because it feels like it's so bogged down with stuff that that's never going to happen. But it's true. When this launched so many years ago, there were a lot of people that were skeptical. And then the reviews came in and people started to tell people and refer people and friends told friends, guys, this works. I can't say enough good things about Fix Me Stick. And the thing I've always said for all these years still resonates today. We can stand here and tell you it will make your computer run like it did on the first day. We can tell you it will get rid of those nifty little things that are still living in there, the viruses, the malware, the spyware that your virus protection just simply isn't protecting you from. But we can prove it as well. Because when we send it to you for a flex pay of $17 and change, you're gonna get it and you're gonna plug it in just like we did right here. And you're gonna let it go to town on your PC or your Mac. Let it do its thing. If you find that your computer does not run like new, you're gonna send this back and get your money back. So you're not really losing out on anything, right? Potential upside here is that you have a computer that you're gonna enjoy using, and whenever it needs a refresh, you're gonna plug it in, and it's gonna do it again for you because you're getting a lifetime of service. Everybody else in America is paying $60 a year every year for every computer. You're gonna get a free lifetime service on 3 computers, or Macs, PCs, mix and match, whatever you want. So the offer is really big. Look, we see a lot of good things and everything's good and everything's great and everything's wonderful. I can tell you now, it's an all-time bestseller because it works. Joe, you know that's how the Home Shopping Network started well over 40 years ago by bringing to light products that maybe we didn't know about or realize existed. This is one of those ingenious inventions.
It really is, and it's not like viruses are going away. And as a matter of fact, in 2019, then there was a switch. The number one way people had their identity stolen is by information you put on your computer because a virus got on there. And then these nasty viruses that came out in about 2017, 2018, they're called keylogger viruses. As a matter of fact, there was a keylogger virus that was attacking Apple computers this last week. So Apple had to release this big security patch. But what a keylogger virus does is it logs your keystrokes. So as you type in your credit card, as you type in your social, as you type in your birthday, as you type in your billing information, there are viruses that are capturing every little bit of that information. And if you haven't run a deep clean to get rid of that stuff, then it's still living on your computer. But if you're saying, well, I have antivirus, why is this not catching it? Because your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10% of your hard drive. So you might run your antivirus yesterday, but then you're typing in your credit card information today when that keylogger becomes active. When you run Fix-Me-Stick, it catches the viruses that are active and also inactive, so it scans 100% of the files. And this works on any computer with a USB port. You notice there are little USB thumb drives. You just plug that into your USB port. It's a three-step process. That's step one. Physically insert it into your computer. Now, step two is the software is going to come on the screen. You click double run Fix-Me-Stick. And then it's going to take about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how big your hard drive is, and you're done. It'll do everything for you. I always recommend people do it once a week and then let it do it overnight. So that way, when you wake up the next morning, it's fast, it's fresh, it's clean. But like Adam mentioned, if you think this is too good to be true, run your antivirus right before the first time you run Fix-Me-Stick. Watch what your antivirus has been missing and watch what Fix-Me-Stick collects. But the other thing too is when you have antivirus, it's going to find viruses and it says, let's quarantine them. That essentially means let's put them in a bubble, and those viruses are now living on your computer. This is going to even remove those captured viruses, so it really works in tandem with your antivirus software. So don't get rid of it. This is still, keep your antivirus. This is really that deeper clean that we all need. And Adam did, because this works for any computer that's now up to 15 years old, you can deep clean these computers, get them fresh, get them fast, get them free again. And Adam, are you frozen on the screen right there?
I can assure you, I would never look like that when you are talking, Joe. I am always fully engaged. It's catching, Joe. Now we've got gremlins in our system. Joe, it's a little tiny golden stick that unlocks really a golden opportunity, because when you've got a computer that is working perfectly, then it makes every day a good day. Final words on Fix-Me-Stick before something else goes wrong.
Idea behind Adam is that this is a one-time purchase, and then you don't have to pay for it again. Like you mentioned, people are paying $60 per year to do it. When you think about it, it comes down to $17 per computer that you're now going to be repaired for as long as they own that device. So once you're going to use this today, but you'll use it tomorrow, use it the next year, automatically updates in the background, Adam. But more importantly, gets rid of all those viruses that your antivirus misses and bring those computers back to life.
Joe, thank you as always. It's an experience being on the air with you, my friend. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Adam. Good night.
Thank you, Joe. Oh my gosh. All right, still to come in this hour. We have our HP. We have a special deal for today. It's the only airing of the day to get an awesome laptop. It comes with or without Office, but you want a solid state drive, as so many people are making the switch to having. It means it's lighter, it means there's no moving parts, it's not as hot as so many laptops get, and it works so seamlessly. We're excited to present it to you. 4 fabulous colors for 2021. It's 077456, your item number there. In fact, we might as well, while we're in like an HP mood, why don't we do a full makeover? Why don't we change out maybe the printer in your home as well? If you've got a printer that is driving you wild because it gets jammed all the time, it doesn't work very well, the quality of the pictures that you print out, not so much, not good. We have an amazing HP that is an all-in-one printer, copier, scanner. It's the 2755E. It is fabulous. We have it on special today. We're down to $74.99 with 5 flex pay and free shipping and handling. We're going to include a lot of good things, including 6 months of ink and an additional year of the warranty. Aaron, HP #1 in laptops, obviously, but also HP #1 in printers. This is their brand new model that is state of the art, gives you better quality images, and can save you a fortune in ink costs.
We might as well just start there. I mean, the printer is extraordinary. It is one of the easiest to set up. And Adam, you have got to call me. I can't just call it a printer. I always say it's like calling the space shuttle an airplane. This is print, it is copy, it is scan. It has a full flatbed on it, so you can walk up, set something down, make a copy, do a scan. So simply, setting it up is so simple. But what this comes with is 6. So this is. Let me point this out. I'm not sure if you can see it on the, well, you can't see it here, but it's the model is the 27 2755E. And the E is really important. And let me just make sure that I said correct, yes, 2755E. The E is a new designation within HP printers that does something really extraordinary. When you sign up for HP Instant Ink, you'll get the first 6 months free. And if you don't want it beyond 6 months, you can cancel it. You know, you're not locked into anything. There's no contract or anything like that. You also double your warranty. You have a 2-year warranty on your printer now and 6 months of free HP Instant Ink. Well, how much do you usually spend every month on ink? This printer almost, in essence, pays for itself, is what happens because of that deal. So let's kind of start with what is HP Instant Ink, because it is possibly the most important thing. And then actually I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab something. I'm going to print wirelessly. You can print from a computer, from a tablet, from a phone. I'm going to print from my phone. But let's just talk about HP Instant Ink for a minute. So what is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement program where you save up to 50% on HP original inks. You save 50% on your ink. And here's the thing, you never go to the store to buy ink. So you know how the kids usually knock on your door on Sunday night, Mom, we're out of ink. And you know, their project's due tomorrow morning, right? And you're gonna go to the all-night drugstore and try to find it, I guess. No. Your printer orders your ink. So when you're out of ink, it orders it. You don't have to know anything about the ink. They're monthly plans. So it's $5 a month for 100 pages. That means it's only 5 pennies a page. I'll get to that in a minute, but it's the lowest price printing in America on any printer under $200. The shipping, the recycling, that's all included. You can change or cancel your plan at any time, but here's the key. So for $5 a month, you get 100 pages. And remember, when you sign up, we're including the first 6 months for free. So you didn't pay for it for the first 6 months. Your average yearly savings, just with the ink on this, Adam, is $204. You just paid for the printer 3 times just by using HP Instant Ink, and that doesn't even take into account the first 6 months that you don't pay for. So this is, if you're going to have to buy ink for your printer in the next year, this is the night to just start over. Why would you go spend, the printer costs about what cartridges usually cost, and this is brand new print heads. It's print, it's copy, it's scan. In fact, I'm going to go right here. Print. Can you print from your smartphone to your computer, or to your printer? When you want to print a document or when you want to print a photo, can you go print? Or is it a lot more difficult than that? With the HP Smart app, it's the easiest thing in the world. Print from your smartphone, from your tablet, print from any computer. Does somebody in the house use a Mac? Does somebody in the house use a Windows computer? You can even print remotely. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. I'll give Adam a second to update you guys first, though.
The Instant Ink is such a valuable addition. It's one of the worst kept secrets at HSN. Whenever we have it, we scream it from the rooftops because so many of us still don't even know it exists. You can save a fortune on ink, and there's no catch. There's no fine print. I've had Instant Ink in our home for years now because Aaron told me about it. I was like, my gosh, why would anybody go spend all this money on ink cartridges when you don't need to? This is an Instant Ink printer, and it will come to your door brand new in the box and give you everything you need for school projects, for college, for work, for printing out lab quality images that feel so high quality. That's what this is going to be able to do. And as Aaron mentioned, a 6-month supply of ink will be included when you order it tonight. So a lot of great reasons to order, certainly, but all the features and features and functions that we need to have are in here. Aaron, it's too affordable to live with a printer that isn't working the way we want it to work, right? You know, if this was $1,000, $500–600, we make do. But at this type of price, it's like it pays for itself in a heartbeat.
Go look. So first of all, there's the problem of getting to the office store, wherever, and even knowing what ink you need. You know, do you need an L22 or do you need a 67F-4? Who can ever remember that, right? So that's the first thing. You don't even have to think about it anymore. HP knows what ink you need. It stays connected to your Wi-Fi, so when you're running low on ink, they automatically just send you new cartridges. Now, that doesn't mean you'll get new cartridges every month because you print differently. Sometimes you might print a lot of color. Sometimes you might print some black and white. It's not an every month thing. It's pages are based on the pages printed, not the cartridges used. So what that means is there's no such thing as the color ink police in your house anymore. Do you want to print the photos of your kids and your grandkids full 8.5 by 11s all the time, but you're scared to because you're like, that's going to go through 3 ink cartridges. You know, those are going to cost me. Well, they would cost you. If you went to the print store, these are $4.90 at my local copy place. They're $4.99 a piece if I go in there and want to print. These cost the ink is 5 pennies a piece to print these. It's only 5 pennies a piece with HP Instant Ink, and you never went to the store to buy ink. You didn't have to figure out which one you needed. It's the simplest solution in the world. And yes,
Aaron,
sir?
my friend, I apologize. I have some news, and maybe you just saw it happen before your very eyes. The price went from 75 to 69.
What?
Before, so I didn't want to say anything. And everybody that's already placed their order will get the new low price. Okay. So for everybody that ordered already, you will get the new low price. It was our mistake, but our team have been able to fix it, and I'm thrilled to tell you that it is now going to be offered at $69.99 with the free shipping and handling. We are going to honor it for everybody that's already purchased.
Wow.
If you were kind of convinced before, now I think you definitely are. Aaron, this is a no-brainer.
It's... Once again, you know, if you just had to go, look up how much your ink costs. If you just had to go buy ink for your old dinosaur printer right now, does your printer let you print from your smartphone like I just did? Can you walk up to your printer and on its flatbed, I just put the HP information about HP Plus. I just put that there, and I'm making a copy. If you just need a copy machine, if you just maybe you're not really a technical person, but you want to be able to make copies of photos, you want the grandkids to be able to make copies of their homework, whatever. Look at, I made a copy. That copy cost 5 pennies, right? And for the first 6 months, it didn't cost anything. You get 6 months of whatever plan you sign up for. I always use the $5 one because that's what most of, I know that's the one Adam uses, that's the one I use. For $4.99 a month, you get 100 prints or copies, and that breaks down to 5 pennies a page. So again, even these full, beautiful 8.5 by 11 that cost $5 at the print store, these are 5 pennies per page. One of the other things I love, this has something called Hpe Print built in. You know what that is? That means you can print to your printer from anywhere. So, and your printer has its own email address. So if you're out to dinner with friends, and so everybody has a camera now, right? They pick up their phone, they take a picture, you go, oh, I love that. Do me a favor. Email that to Aaron at hpeprint.com. When I get home, it's already printed and waiting for me. It's already there. You just say, send the email. They send the email. It's there. It prints from email. So one of the things I love about it, my mom and my dad who live in Kentucky, I'm here in Florida, my twin brothers in San Francisco, I have a sister in Utah, sister in DC, another sister in Florida. So we all have kids, right? We are sending pictures to her, and she's really not much on social media. In fact, mom did just get a Facebook account, not convinced she knows how to use it, but she has actually logged into Facebook. But anyway, what we do is we just send, to Mom Berger at hpeprint.com. When we take a picture, we send them, and we never worry about sending them because they cost her 5 pennies, right, when they print out. So she says it's almost like getting mail every day. Oh. She gets pictures of her kids and her grandkids and her loved ones and what they're doing wherever they are, just from her little printer that's sitting in the living room. So it's that Hpe Print feature, I think, is extraordinary. It's great for me for work. When I'll be in a meeting about a new product and I'll take notes, right away I just hit send. When I get home, it's already printed and waiting for me and ready to go in my folder when I get there.
I mean, that's the modern conveniences of a brand new printer here in 2021. We are counting down with only 4 minutes left, and I again want to reiterate, for a lot of folks that suddenly jumped on the phone, the price is going to now be $69.99. A few moments ago, it was $75, so we're thrilled for the extra $5 savings. Remember, the price might have gone down, but we're still including 6 months of ink at no additional cost to you. That's big. Half a year's worth of ink is included for essentially free of charge. Plus, we're including extension to the warranty, so many reasons to buy. Don't live with a printer that prints out poor quality photographs. Don't live with a printer that gets jammed or stuck with the paper. If we need to copy something, if we need to scan something, if we love crafting, this is a printer that's going to be fabulous for you. It's in their brand new signature white color as well, so it looks awesome, but the results are significant. Look, Aaron and I could spend the whole presentation simply talking about the savings, because not many of us dare I say, nobody, not one of us, enjoys going to spend $60 or $70 or even $80 on ink cartridges. You go to the store and you got to remember, I need a BC251, and then they're always out of that particular one. Ink is a fortune. It's a lot of money. You got to hear us when we tell you, no con, no scam, no fine print. HP have launched an initiative that is all good and no bad. They will save us 50% on ink. Simple. Not only that, they'll send the ink cartridges to your house. You don't even need to go to the store to get it. You know, the saying is, if something's too good to be true, it probably is. And that's why I'm always very conscious to hammer home the point. Guys, it's brilliant. I encourage you. If there's one thing you take away from this show, it's that this thing called instant ink is really a massive saving. Look, even if you don't buy this today, just promise me at some point later, Google, what is HP Instant Ink? Do your research on it, because Aaron, when you really understand what it is, you cannot sign up fast enough.
You can't, and once you experience it, when you think, oh yeah, I remember the days when I had to go walk through the fluorescent light of the office store looking for ink that they didn't, you know, who knows if they're even going to have your ink when you get there, right? And then being absolutely sticker shocked by the price of the ink on top of it. Those days are gone. The ink comes to your door. It's like the ink genie just shows up with your ink, because the printer is communicating with HP Central. You see these just flying, just ticking away. Congratulations if you're picking it up. The printer knows to communicate with HP, and when the ink is low, it just orders it for you. All you have to do is sign up for the program. The first 6 months are free. If you want to, and if you cancel, that's fine. You can cancel at any time. You'll get those 6 months free. After that, it will charge you. You know how much? $5 a month. It's not like we're talking about, you know, $100 to $200. It's essentially nothing in order to get a printer that orders ink for you, that gives you the lowest price on full color printing on any printer under $200 in America. I just printed this. This is a card, actually. I just printed this from my phone. So you can print from your Android phone, you can print from your Apple phone, it doesn't matter. You just download the HP Smart app. You can use a Windows computer, you can use a Chrome computer, you can use all the different computers. Remember, this has Hpe Print built in as well. So from any device, you can actually email directly to the printer. I'm so excited for you guys getting this tonight. I think a printer is one of those things that we sometimes live with for much longer than we needed to live with it. Frankly, the print has to go bad after a couple years anyway, so the print quality starts to go. When it's this inexpensive, and when you all saw the average savings using HP Instant Ink, the $5 a month plan, the average savings is $204 a year. When it pays for itself, why not get a new printer home?
And that's every year. Those savings are ongoing. Over the lifetime, it could cost, or save you rather, thousands of dollars. That's how much you can save. I hope you take us up on it. I promise you will not be disappointed. All right, the moment has come. The time has arrived for our finale of the download. And what we typically do in the download at the end of the show is feature an offer on a laptop. Laptops are at the heart and soul of our seemingly everyday life, whether we're sending emails or working or schooling, playing, watching, creating, editing, storing our movies, videos, pictures, photos, music. Having a good laptop is really so key. Well, today, with the only scheduled presentation, we have an amazing offer on a new model from HP, a 2021. This is an HP 15.6 inch, the most popular size screen in America today. An Intel Celeron processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs solid state drive. The reason why this laptop weighs just 3.75 pounds is because there are no moving parts inside of it. The underside doesn't get hot. It doesn't sizzle your knees if you're on the sofa working away. It's a fabulous, fabulous laptop, beautifully designed. This is the new color aesthetic that they've gone for, the new palette, including rose gold, classic gold, white, and silver. There's two options, with Office or without Office. If you choose with Office, it will come already installed. Microsoft Office is obviously going to be Word and Excel and PowerPoint and OneNote, the features, the programs that typically we use all the time. Here are those colors in real life. So there's that silver, there's that white, there's the classic gold, and you can see the contrast with the rose gold. If you've been eyeing up a new laptop, we can offer this on FlexPay. Just $100 a month with no Office, or $120 a month with Office. We also have VIP financing if you have an HSN credit card, or a Zulily credit card, or a QVC credit card. There's a lot of great ways that you can shop with us. And just incidentally, anybody with any major debit or credit card, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, anybody can do FlexPay. You don't need to sign a club or be a member or apply for financing. You can have this laptop delivered immediately for $100 plus tax, or $120. We send it to you with free shipping and handling. These are individually tiled keys, alphanumeric, so you have the separated number keypad, which is always nice. You know, some keypads feel nice and some keypads don't feel as good. This feels really great. The Intel inside is obviously the sticker that you want to see, delivering extraordinary performance. And with it being a laptop that encompasses their newest version of inbuilt installed webcam, you know that if you're on a Zoom call or a Skype call, a video call of any sort, this is going to give you extraordinary detail in terms of the resolution. So with that being said, free shipping and handle included at 077456. Early taker is already the rose gold, which is down here. Again, there's that classic gold. It's a more muted gold, but I do just want to show you just real fast while we hang on for Aaron to get set up. On the inside of all of these, I do believe, I'll check on the white. So whether you're going for the gold or the rose gold, the inside is more of a platinum color. It has this striation detail, but it looks really gorgeous. The one I do just want to check on is the white to see what color. They are telling me the white has just sold out with Office, so I apologize. White with Office has now sold out. If you want white without Office, I have the final few dozen. The white is the only one that has the white interior. So if you want white, last call, I have now sold out of the white with Office. This size is fabulous because at 15 inches, it's the right size that it's portable enough, but it's also the perfect size to be that main computer in your home, where you head out to every morning to sit down, to check your email. Obviously, when it comes to computers, we put everything on them, and over the past year, we've been so reliant on them that we need them to be everything for us. Aaron, this laptop is a killer deal. It is our finale for the show tonight. $499 or $599, you can't do better than that.
No, it's very exciting. If you've been thinking about a new laptop, I know it's hard. There's a lot of decisions to make. We have really curated this laptop to fit the needs of people across the board, whether it's for home, whether it's for school, whether it's for work, whether it's for play. It's all the best names. So let's just start there. I also love that it's the #1 selling screen size in America. You might notice I'm just moving my fingers along this little touchpad at the bottom. You know what's really cool about it? That touchpad allows you, if you want to see something a little bit more clearly, you can pinch and zoom using the touchpad at the bottom. I think that's an extraordinary feature because it is, like I said, it's the #1 screen size in America, but sometimes if you want to see something just a little bit more clearly, like I saw that there was a little circle over there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that circle says today's special, and I can make that even bigger just by using your fingers. You can, oh, it says our very best value of the day. So it's a really neat feature that's built into this sort of oversized touchpad here. Okay, let's talk about the brands. #1 selling computer brand in America is HP. So you're walking into the store, you're saying, I'll take the best. I'll take the #1. I'll take the most popular, the one that people love. You got it. Not only is HP the #1 selling computer brand in America, I work with HP. We are so proud to come to HSN, and we are proud to be their #1 selling brand, period. All the great things, all the great kitchen and all the great beauty and all the great fashion, all the great things HSN sells, more HP than anything else. And I will tell you, we work very, very hard to make sure that is always the case. We are really proud of that designation because it's such an incredibly trusted brand. And so we bring things, you see that says exclusive at the top here. We don't bring almost anything to HSN that isn't exclusive to the HSN network, with great software bundled in and with the specs that you guys want and that you demand. So that's first, that's HP. Now, after that, you got to think about what processor. is inside your computer. There is only one computer processor in the entire world. There is only one that can say it is the #1 processor company in the world. Bum, 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 bum.
There it is.
That company. There it is. Soon to be world famous. Bum, 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 bum. That is Intel inside. HP makes other computers, great computers with other great processors, but they ain't #1 because nobody else is #1 but Intel. So again, you're walking to the shop going, give me the very best, the #1, the most preferred, value built in, versatility built in, smooth running apps, smooth email, smooth web browsing, less waiting, more doing, more getting it done with this computer that only weighs about 3.75 pounds. Work and play for hours and hours. The battery life on this is over 11 hours of battery life. So Intel inside, HP, the #1 computer manufacturer in America, and then, you ready for this? Oh, quick reasons to upgrade your laptop. Does it take too long to start? This is quick. If it runs hot, if it's heavy, short battery life, again, about 11 hours, or slow performance. Okay. I wanted to say those because it is important to note that if you're having any of those problems, definitely an upgrade is in order. Windows 10 is built in. Of course, the #1 operating system for PCs. You know, want to hear something even better? When Windows upgrades to Windows 11, which is going to happen this fall, this computer will be eligible for the free upgrade.
Great.
So what you're doing today, Adam, Adam and I have been around for the launch of Windows 7, Windows 8, we launched Windows 10, we're gonna launch Windows 11 here in a little while. You know what happens when Windows 11 comes out? Computers go up in price, people literally wait in line. You know how constrained supply has been on computers anyway this year. You're buying a future-proof computer. So you're buying the #1 operating system today and what will be the #1 operating system when it upgrades to Windows 11 tomorrow. You're getting the #1 processor and the #1 computer manufacturer in America all in one.
And that's nice because you're buying this and it's going to grow with you. It's going to upgrade with you when Windows 11 comes on out. Rose Gold is the best seller. That's the one I have right here. If you would like the Rose Gold, that's going to be the first to sell out. Aaron, we have a couple questions. I'd love to talk about, obviously, solid state drive. I think it's really a key differentiator. So many of us don't have a solid state drive computer. A question came through, though, about Microsoft Office. If I choose the Microsoft Office version, does it come pre-installed?
Oh, great question. So yes, if you're choosing the Microsoft Office version, it comes pre-installed. And let me tell you with what it comes pre-installed. It comes pre-installed with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. So those 7, it's all 7 of the Microsoft. It's not actually called Microsoft 365. Many of us still think of it as Microsoft Office in our head, but it's Microsoft 365, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. And you get that for a full year. So all 7 of those programs for a full year, not just for your computer, but actually for 3 devices, for your computer, for your tablet, and Adam, also for your smartphone.
Which is fabulous. So we like that. That makes it easy. Again, you get to choose tonight. Would you like it with or without Office? With Office is the most popular choice between the two. And again, with free shipping and handling, we send it out to you. You have till the end of January of next year to decide if it's the right laptop for you. But Aaron, with these upgrades, we talk about the processor, as you've so eloquently done with Intel. We talk about the screen size, which is obviously ideal. It's that sweet spot. Why is a solid state drive so much better than one with moving parts?
It's a great question, and I'm going to do just a tiny history lesson, if I may. It'll be quick, and I'll try to make it more exciting than the typical history lecture for many of us. Okay, so you're welcome, my pleasure. In 1066, when Norman the Conqueror, no, wait, that's a different lecture. Okay, the solid state drive that's in here, before the solid state drive is what I want to tell you about. Before the solid state drive, you would have had a moving component called a hard disk drive inside your computer. And that's where information would have been stored, would have been saved when you copy, when you paste, when you do all those kind of things. The problem with that component is it's mechanical, so it moves. Well, think about it. Movement creates friction. Friction creates heat. Heat is the enemy of consumer electronics. So that heat, well, first of all, that component makes it heavier, that heat makes it hotter, and because there's that heat, we've got to put a fan in there to cool it down. The fan makes noise. The fan is also a drain on energy. One of the reasons this computer has more than 11-hour battery is because it doesn't have any of these things I'm telling you about. So that hard disk drive has been removed, and in its place is a solid state drive. A solid state drive just that. It's solid state. It doesn't move. So it's basically electrical energy that stores information, sort of like an SD card, if you will, but more advanced than that. And it means your computer is lighter, weighs a little over 3 pounds, quieter and faster. Faster boot up, which we all love, and faster shutdown too. Your applications load more quickly, better battery life, about 11-hour battery life. There are no moving parts on this computer, so there's nothing to break. It's quieter because the fan's not moving, not whirring. So all of those things, Adam, add up. You know what they add up to? A more contemporary experience. This is actually what Microsoft calls a modern machine. The benefits, again, of a solid state drive: faster boot up, your applications load more quickly, better battery life, about 11 hours on this. Seamless, really fast multitasking. In fact, I have here's my multitasking screen. So I have I have 5 things open. HSN.com, Facebook is open. I think I have Netflix open down here. I've got a search tab open. I even have, the Microsoft Store. We'll talk about the Microsoft Store here in just a second. So that really quick movement from one app or one program to another is partly because of the solid state drive, but also because of the RAM. I'm going to save that. I'm going to let Adam update you guys for a minute. Then I want to spend a minute talking about 8 gigabytes of RAM too. It's a lot of RAM for a computer in this price point, and it's a really important thing that's often overlooked.
One of the other nice things that's upgraded in your new laptop is the backlit keyboard. We can actually show you here. I can turn mine on. I think you can just about make it out. It has a couple different levels of brightness, but you don't appreciate how good it is to have a backlit keyboard until you've had one, because no more searching around for the buttons. It's like when you have a TV remote with no light, you're just like, where's the button, right? This is such an upgraded experience. Your new laptop has it. It typically costs more money. We're thrilled that it's included in this. This is being custom made for our HSN customer. It's being custom made for you. So it's not the type of laptop that you can just go to the regular store and readily buy. These specs, these upgrades have been done for an HSN value. You see a lot of great brands on HSN, but many folks don't realize HP continues to be HSN's biggest in terms of sales. So we get deals that nobody else does. This is the end of the download with, as we traditionally do, a laptop offer. And today's offer, which is not available for the rest of the day, this is the only chance to get it. It comes in 4 glorious colors. We have our rose gold, classic gold, white, which has sold out with Office. I do have a couple left in white without Office. And then the silver at the back, which is a nice, bright, lively silver. You know, we think about, as I know a lot of parents are struggling with, kids going to school and being sent home from school and quarantining and all of that. It's hard and it's tough and it's a challenge. And if you're trying to school from home and you don't have a computer that's working properly, it makes it even harder. This is a really great way to give you and your son or daughter the best chance to get the job done and follow along with schoolwork. In these crazy times that we live in, we rely on technology to be our source of entertainment. We're maybe not going out as much as we did. We're playing games on a computer more. We're watching movies on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime. This laptop will give you all those features. For every one of us that continues to do, as I do virtually every day, meetings on Zoom or Skype, video calling. This laptop has that newest quality, highest resolution to make sure that those Skype calls, Zoom calls go off seamlessly. So it's a laptop that we're proud of. I'm thrilled that you're ordering it. Remember, FlexPay is your best friend. We can send you without Office the laptop for $100 plus tax, and you get it right now. A lot of computers that you buy in the stores are on advanced order, wait list, because of the crazy shipping delays out there. We have these on hand ready to go. If you have an HSN, Zulily, or QVC credit card, you can do VIP financing, which means you can get this home for even less money. So we love that. It breaks down to about $49 and change with Office. So that's a great way to go. Whenever you buy any electronic, we always advise HSN Protection Plus. This computer's going to go through a lot with you. It's going to live life with you. If you spill something, break something, crack something, there are no deductibles and great customer service. So with that being said, final few hundred available now as we enter our final 5 minutes of our download HP special. Aaron, again, there's a lot of ground to cover because there's a lot of laptop for a very little price.
It is. It is a laptop. As I said at the beginning, I think it's a laptop that is very well curated for what I would say the general computer user. So if you are someone who likes to be online, does a lot of surfing online, like social networking, maybe works from home. You choose the option with Office. If you pick this up with Office, it comes with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher for a full year for your computer, for a tablet, and for a smartphone. That Celeron processor, maybe we'll show that Celeron processor video one more time if we could. Remember, this is Intel, Intel inside. And Intel inside means that you have the #1 processor company in the entire world. That means you have value. It means you have versatility for work, for play, for home, for away, for smooth running apps, email and web browsing. Maybe you do a little bit of gaming on this. Maybe you do a lot of streaming on this. I think you're going to love it. I think you'll love how light it is. I think you'll love the long battery life. And frankly, Adam, this is something that's always difficult on television to sort of explain. When there are certain electronics that when you use them, they just have the build has a feel of quality to it. And I think, Adam, you'll agree, partially because it's so thin, but still solid. There's a real feel of quality to this computer. There are, by the way, 2 USB ports, full size, what I should say, USB-A ports. I'm going to show you USB-C ports on the other side. 2 USB-A ports on this side. There's a place for power as well. Here, there's an HDMI port, so you can plug into another screen if you want to send high-definition video and audio with one cable. And there's a USB-C port as well. Something that's cool, I love that there's still a headphone jack. Sometimes, Bluetooth is built in, of course, Wi-Fi is built in. So if you want to use Bluetooth, but I'll tell you, for me, when it's a work day and I'm sitting down and I'm getting it done, the easiest thing for me, I still just plug in old school earbuds that plug right in there, and it's a solid connection. I like to work that way still. So, and I know some of you do too. This is an SD card slot. So if you want to expand the memory or you want to pop in any sort of memory card, SD card slot is there as well. Let me quickly mention, if I may, the RAM. There's 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's a lot of RAM for a computer of this size and price. I would have expected 4 gigs of RAM. They doubled that to 8 gigs of RAM. Here's why it's important. RAM is important in multitasking, for one. If you're trying to do multiple things on your computer and you find it slows down as you open more programs, one of the reasons may very well be that you don't have enough RAM on your computer. RAM is like having a bigger desk. It can organize more packets of information and do more things at one time. Here's the other thing. Do you find yourself saying, if you have high-speed Wi-Fi, most of us, if you have Wi-Fi in your house, it's high-speed. Do you find yourself saying, oh, the internet is slow today? I don't know, the internet's just slow today. The internet is not slow. The internet is blazingly fast. If your computer doesn't have enough RAM, it may very well be slow. It's so much information comes into your computer. It's like a fire hose of information. High-definition video, high-definition audio, photos, streaming, you name it, right? There's file sizes are huge these days. If you don't have enough RAM, your computer doesn't have basically enough areas to place that information and keep it organized. So that's why your feed is buffering. That's why your feed is slow. Now, I'm not saying that the internet never has a hiccup. Obviously, the internet has hiccups. But on the whole, if you find yourself saying that regularly, the internet seems slow today, I'll bet you anything. Your processor may not be good enough too, but if your processor is good already, you probably don't have enough RAM. 8 gigabytes of RAM is what I have in my personal computer, the computer that I use every day, and it should be the perfect amount for anyone who works from home, who's a pretty active computer user.
And don't forget, if you're upgrading your laptop today, ask about the printer that we featured a few moments ago. That would be a full HP makeover. This is a printer that comes with 6 months of ink at no extra cost, and it's a printer that can save you a lot of money on ink in the long run. There was a very dramatic turn of events today where the price was lowered live on the air.
That's cool.
Down from $75 to $69.99. So it would be nice to get the two hand in hand, and then you've got a fresh start, a clean slate, a better experience all round. Quick update. The white is nearly gone in both options. This is the gold, rose gold, and we have the silver. Aaron, my friend, as always, a pleasure. Thank you for being a part of the download.
It is always my pleasure, Adam. Thank you for having me. Have a great night.
Thank you, sir. The amazing Aaron Berger. Stay on the phone for yours and check out hsn.com for all the extras. On the way next, fashion and beauty icon. My friend Amy Morrison is here on HSN.
Welcome the new season with fresh finds. Indulge in all things fall with new fashion, beauty, plus seasonal foods and football fan gear. Don't miss Guys in His Garden live from Guys Home. Fall's fresh finds starting Wednesday at midnight on HSN and at hsn.com.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
For over 25 years, her game-changing products have been reinventing clean to make life better and brighter for you and your family.
As a cleaning fanatic, I always think about germs and how to solve all that.
That's why Joy Mangano brings her new line, Clean Boss, to HSN.
I am so thrilled about Clean Boss technology, probably more than a self-wringing mop, if that's possible.
Watch and shop the whole line on HSN and at hsn.com.